Welcome to Edgar, and excited to chat about one of my favorite features of adding engaging content to your Edgar library, our variations feature. From making sure your social media feeds look as fresh as possible to adhering to different social networks' changing rules, it is more important than ever to share a variety of social updates for each piece of content you want to promote. And that's where Edgar's new variation feature comes in. So let's start with a little bit of background. Twitter caused a real stir when they announced that as of late March 2018, it would be very against the rules to recycle your tweets and use the same exact update more than once. And this got Edgar's tentacles thinking. This doesn't mean you have to stop resharing your valuable evergreen content with your community. You just need a better way to do it. So we want you to think of this variations feature as enabling you to be able to optimize your content and develop new ways to entice customers to click on your links and drive traffic to your site. So you can see here when you're adding content to Edgar now, there is a small Add Variations button in the bottom left corner. This will go ahead and populate a new text field where you can create another post about the link or about the topic you want to share. This way, you're still able to get the same concept out and stay in compliance with Twitter's terms of service. And writing unique tweets doesn't mean that you have to reinvent the wheel every time. You probably do a lot of rephrasing in your daily life when you're telling a story to a group of friends or family. You may say it differently depending upon your audience. So think of how you can rephrase this to connect with different segments of your community. From here, you want to make sure that you're going to be able to spark some creativity in the updates you're adding to these variations. We love for you to think about how you're going to make people smile or laugh and really build relationships with your brand. If you're asking people to buy something or creating something you're hoping they share with their own community, you need to put in the effort to make this really authentic and really share-worthy content. And just remember, with each update you add, that Twitter is a really fast-moving network. So keep it short and to the point with a clear call to action that your followers can latch onto. And if you always focus your social media marketing efforts on adding value, your followers will get to know, like, and trust you that much better. So once you get all these variations into your library, Edgar is going to publish these variations based on the schedule you set. As you know, Edgar does go ahead and schedule things on a category-based system, getting a nice robust variety out to your followers. How does he publish these variations, you may ask now? It's actually pretty simple. A stack of variations is treated like a single post when it comes to Edgar's queue. So let's say you have 5 stacks of variations in a category. Edgar will publish one variation from each stack to your social accounts. He'll then go back to the beginning and publish a second variation from each stack, and then a third. You're seeing the pattern here. He'll rotate through each category just as he does for the single posts with no variations. Variations of the same post will never be published back to back unless that post is the only one in that category. But which variation in particular on that stack will be published first? Same deal, the last one. Edgar pulls the variation from the stack in reverse order. So the last variation added will be published first, and Edgar will work backwards up to the first variation. So once Edgar has been sending these updates out to social media for a while, it may be time to pop into your library and load up some more variations. You can use the filters on the left of your library to select Twitter as the social network and then look to the very bottom and you'll notice there's an unpublished variations filter. If you select no there, your library will return to you all of the updates that you can then edit to add in more variations so these can continue to send to Twitter and stay in compliance with their terms of service. And guys, if you are looking for ideas on what to say on social media, just focus on the basics and remember that people buy from people on social media. It is all about that human-to-human connection. You're not a business talking to humans. You are a human talking to humans. So make sure your updates get personal and creative and create share-worthy content that's really going to make your brand stand out with Twitter's variations feature. As usual, feel free to reply to this email. Feel free to let us know what we can do to help to really make sure that we're setting you up for success with our variations feature to authentically connect with your community. Let us know, hit reply here, chat us on social media, and we're always happy to chat with the community.